Now, finally, we will see what are the types of functions that we can write in any class. We have completed almost all type of functions. Now, I'll just going to revise all those functions once. And what all the functions that we are going to see are the guidelines. Those are not mandatory. That is your wish. If you want, you can write. And if you are writing, then you are writing a perfect class. So remember, whenever you write any class, try to follow these guidelines and make sure you are writing all the methods in the class. Let us see what are the methods. So we will take the same example of a class rectangle. So I'll write a class rectangle. Class rectangle. Now inside this, as a part of private members, we have taken two data members, that is length and breadth. In public members, we should have functions mostly. So let us write all the functions. So the first type of functions are constructors. I will be writing just the heading of a function, that is prototype of a function. So first is non-parameterized constructor, brackets, closed, semicolon. The next is parameterized constructor, rectangle, which takes integer. I can just leave it and give comma, otherwise I can give a name also, length and breadth. Then next is copy constructor, that takes rectangle itself and it takes a reference of a rectangle. These are the three constructors: default or non-parameterized and parameterized constructor and copy constructors. Next, I should write down setter methods that are called as mutators. Void set length. There is no space in between set and length because this is a function name, and which takes integer variable. I will close this also, or else I can give a data member name, variable name, parameter name. Then void set breadth. These are mutators. Now next we will write accessors, that is getter method. As we have two properties, length and breadth, so I will write down two methods. One is get length, which returns a length value, and next is get breadth, which returns a breadth value. So mutators and accessors, setter method and getter method completed. Now the actual functions that are useful for rectangle class, that is area and perimeter, such functions are called as facilitators. So I have area function, already we have seen this, and perimeter function. Then next we can write inspector function, which will check whether it is a square or not. So this returns integer value, or else it is boolean, so I can write boolean also. So int is square, this is a single word, there is no space, is a square. This is a inspector or enquiry, which returns true or false. Then lastly, a destructor function. We have not discussed about this one, so we will discuss about this after some time. So this is a destructor function, which will be same as a class name, having same as class name, but a tilde sign is used. That's all, close of class. Now this is a complete class for rectangle. And actually the class is written like this only. We don't write the functions inside. We don't elaborate them. We just write the header or the prototype of the function. And the functions are elaborated outside the class by using scope resolution operator. So we'll learn about this afterwards. So right now we are just looking at the function. So these are the functions, that's all. Right? So to name them, these are constructors. Right? And these are mutator, and these are accessors, and these are facilitators, and this is enquiry. and this is destructor. So these are the types of functions any class can have. If you are writing all these possible functions in a class, then you are writing a perfect class, whether you need them or don't need them. So that's all. This is how these are the set of functions. So that's all. These are the set of functions that a class can have. So just remember them and practice them. Okay. I will also write a class and show you.